name is Vahid Chitsos, part of Elite Mastermind Group. Thank you for being here this morning. Go ahead and introduce yourself to everybody. Let us know where you're coming in from.
Sure, nice, thanks. First of all, really humble to be here. Thanks for everything. My name is Miguel. I'm 23 years old. I'm from South Germany, and yeah, come from a humble beginning. I moved with 5 years from Namibia, Africa, to Germany because my mom is German. We left Namibia, Africa, because of the civil war in Angola, and yeah, we started everything new here in Germany. It was a big hard time for us, for my mom also. Went through school, everything perfect, everything fine. Now like 4 years, I came into entrepreneurship in network marketing and trading. And yeah, basically now living a good life, helping people, helping my family, everything blessed. Thanks.
Great. I know some German. What do they say? Ich heiße Vahid. Is that how they say it?
That's correct.
I haven't practiced my German for a while, but I only know like 5-6 words. Nothing big deal.
German is really difficult.
Think and Go Rich. When did you start? How did you start reading the book?
I started the first time reading. It was not reading. I heard it through an audiobook, when I was driving my car to the meetings. And I think when I started the first company, network marketing, we got like a Dropbox where you had the link included of the audios. That's where I started for the first time hearing of it. And yeah, it was like information coming in that I never heard. And I was like, whoa, I don't know if I can say, but what the fuck? I was like, whoa, that's big time thing. And it was difficult to understand it when I first heard it. Then I bought the book in German. I wrote the book, then I heard it again with audios, and then just like, it's funny that we are talking about the book, because I bought the book like a half a year ago again, but in English. I have it here right now. And I wrote it like a half year ago again, because like this book is like so many information in there, so you have to really read it many times through your life, because everything changes. Like if you read it a second, a third, a fourth, fifth time, the book also changes. And yeah, so half a year ago was the last time.
That is awesome. That is awesome. Miguel, if you had to pick 1 or 2 principles or 1 or 2 things from the book that really affected you, that you think everybody else should know, regardless of what type of a business they're in. It doesn't matter if they're in direct sales, they're 9 to 5, they're entrepreneurs, they want to be entrepreneurs, they're strong. It doesn't matter where they're at in their lives. What are 1 or 2 key elements that you could share with us from the book that really touched you?
So first of all, the basic that you have to think and grow rich. So everything comes first. The first thing first is thinking about having a life like in freedom, like having the opportunity to have a lot of money to help people or whatever is your goal. So the first thing is thinking, that with thoughts you can change everything you ever wanted, because like that's really the big time thing about the book, I think. Then the second thing I would say is the purpose, that you need a defined purpose of what you want. And also I think that's the main message of the book. And money is energy. I think money is energy. When your energy is high, when your thoughts are high, when you focus on good thoughts, on good stuff, on having the money, then you will attract it. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. So let me ask you a question. If somebody has not read the book yet, why do you recommend them that they should go get the Audible, the book, or whatever, somehow, some way, put their hands on the book and start getting the material? And it almost doesn't cost any money. So the Audible on YouTube is free. You can get it. Audible is like 10, 15 bucks, whatever it is. If you get the physical book, I don't know, like 10 bucks, 15 bucks. I mean, if it changes your life, I think everybody could afford 10, 15 bucks.
Yeah, sure. So basically the book, why you should read it is like, it's the beginning for every entrepreneur, whatever you do in life, because everything, as I said, starts with the thought. So like the book is like you need breath to like you need the air to breathe, like you need the water to drink, like everything you do in entrepreneurship, whatever you want to be big in life, you want to create stuff, you want to help a lot of people, you want to do overnatural stuff or do things that is out of the comfort zone of every other people, you want to be different, you need to read this book. There's no option. I am 100% sure that you will come across this book if you will start to think different and do different stuff than your friends or your family or everyone around you, your work colleagues or whatever. You will definitely come to this book, because everyone that is successful will tell you about this book. You will somehow find it, or the book will find you, definitely.
I agree with that. Now, Miguel, say that in German.
In German?
Yes.
Okay, also das Buch, das Buch müsst ihr auf jeden Fall lesen. Das ist unglaublich wichtig, egal was ihr da draußen machen werdet. Also wirklich scheißegal, was ihr da draußen machen werdet. Sobald ihr aus eurer eigenen Komfortzone rauskommt oder wirklich mehr als der Durchschnitt haben wollt, über den Tellerrand hinausschauen wollt, dann werdet ihr das Buch so oder so finden, beziehungsweise das Buch wird euch finden.
I agree with you 100% on what you just said.
Let's go.
Now, here's my other question for you, Miguel. Before I let you go, I know you're a busy man,
No
and I
problem.
appreciate you taking this time. Here's what ends up happening. I think there are a lot of younger generation between 18 and almost, I want to say 25. I think a lot of them are seeking mentorship, but I also see a new movement happening. I think past 10, 15 years, I don't think people were reading as much as books, as much as materials, these contents, just being able to consume. I think with the social media and the transition and things just getting easier, much accessible to you, I think there are a lot of people at your age. I mean, I'm very old compared to you, but at your age, I think a lot of people are definitely turning into these good, old school fundamental principles that have not changed over hundreds of years, and they still hold true. And I see a new movement happening where a lot of people are reading more books on these topics, not just novels, not just, things that might just be for fun and you may not learn much from. You just occupying your mind, just, maybe distracting yourself for a little bit of time. Just like when you go watch a movie. You may not learn much, but you have time on, you have a good time. But these books, when you spend an hour on this, it definitely correlates directly to your income. The more you learn and the more you study, not just reading, the more you study, I think the more you add value to yourself. And in the marketplace, I think when you come in with having these contents in you already, I think they just pay you a lot more. What do you think about that?
I would say like when Napoleon Hill wrote the book, I don't know when it was, but that was like basically the only information way to people to obtain information was the only way, the books, like nothing different, maybe TV or something like that, but still now, still today, no one is like telling other people about it on TV, on any program. So book was basically the first thing. And then, like, as you said, like in social media, people, I think influencer people that really have a lot of connections, that a lot of people are watching through Instagram, for example. I think what they post, if they have a nice lifestyle, nice cars, whatever, traveling, and they post a picture with this book in their hand, that could inspire a lot of people and also will. And I also think like reading books is maybe a bit old, and a lot of people like in my age, young entrepreneurs or people in this age, like in the teens or whatever, I don't think that they are really liking to read books. But we have, as you said, Audible, you have like this podcasts or maybe podcasts or live streams or whatever that we are doing currently. So there are so many channels or new channels, new different ways to give people the knowledge. And I'm 100% sure that if you want to find it, if you want to change something, you will like find the book, because as you think, you will get the book in your way, or it will come into your way. And I also think, as you said, that when someone is like, for example, sitting on his couch or whatever, watching TV or there are so many different ways today to get entertained. I think when you read this book, you don't entertain yourself. I don't read these books to get entertained. I read these books to, as like you said, to obtain information, then to get more value for the marketplace. And the book is like a thing, like you can't just read it. You really have to study. I would say that's not a book to read it, to have fun, to have freedom, like when you are in vacation or sitting on your couch or whatever. You have to really study it. And as I said, when you start thinking and growing yourself out of the normal life of the other people's, then this book will definitely come in your way.
I love it. Miguel, thank you so much for spending this time with us. Hopefully we could collaborate and do more different live streams and different topics. I know you got a lot of different expertise. Hopefully we could do some of those. I appreciate you being here, brother.
You too. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye. Ciao, ciao.